Bill, let's start with you here. You had a chance to listen to the report and what was being alleged there. What sort of competitive advantage might the Saints have been able to gain here?
Well, first let me say that this doesn't match up with the Mickey Loomis that I know. Secondly, it would not be common, but not out of the realm of plausibility, that a general manager might listen into his own calls. Third, there's something missing here. I don't know what kind of competitive advantage you could get. Mickey would have to know the verbiage of every other opposing team in order to translate it, and then he would have to do it instantly and find some way to communicate with his coaching staff and get it down to the field in time to be useful. That would be very difficult to do, in my opinion.
Well, that's sort of what the first thing that comes to mind when I heard this story is, now, wait a minute, your Colts went to the Superdome on a Sunday night game on ESPN in September 29th, I believe it was, in 2003, and I think the final score was Colts 55, Saints 21. Peyton was 20 of 25 in that game, 300-plus yards, 6 touchdown passes. So if they were getting some information, it wasn't very helpful.
That's for
sure.
Yeah,
they were 12-12 during this span at home, and you just think about it. Like you said, the translation of the terminology and all that means it implicates other people, and something is missing here. If it is true, you do get a competitive advantage. That's why you take these steps and that effort to do such a thing. But when it rains, it pours, and it's certainly falling down right now on the Saints.
I really just don't see how a general manager could sit up there in his office, like you said, decipher all that stuff, get it down to the coaching staff after you've heard that other call and make any adjustments. Now, hand signals is a different story. If you know the hand signals and you go no-huddle offense, right, boom, no huddle, you make the defense, and you know which guy's the hot guy hand signaling. You run up to the line of scrimmage, you make them make their call, and you see, oh, we're getting a blitz here, boom, we're going to adjust this. I can see that,
right.
but this with Mickey Loomis, I just can't see that being an advantage.
Well, again, that's why so many teams go to great lengths to make sure they don't show their hand signals, and why coaches do this all the time, putting their, paper, the play chart over their mouths. Yeah. Again, from 2002, when Mickey Loomis became the general manager of the Saints until 2004, the Saints actually had a better record on the road than they did at home at 12-12. Overall, the Saints were 25-23 during those seasons.